understanding is one of the factors that parents need. Number two, they need to listen to their child. Right. I think we are in the 21st century, and I think there is a topic we teach, parenting in the 21st century, and a lot has changed. In the past, during our times growing up, it was like there was a list of values, there was a list of rules that you had to follow.
Oh, yes.
But nowadays, remember, our children are interacting with, when you talk of family systems, there are various family systems, whereby there are some family systems whereby it's the children who say, psychologically it's acceptable. It depends on how you choose which family system to choose.
Yeah.
So coming from that, probably your children are interacting with mine, and from my family, they are the ones who decide what to do. Okay. From your side, you are the one who makes the rules. So when these two kids come together, they fail to understand, why is it that my mom has got so many rules and I'm the one who makes rules at home? There has to be that balance now.
Absolutely.
Okay? That's what I'm talking of. Rather than just setting the rules, fanya hivi, fanya hivi, fanya hivi, you need to make your child understand. Okay. Why should you do this? Why should you not do this? Okay? Their point is what you talk of. Parents have to work.
Sure.
Okay? I left at home before even children woke up. Okay, probably I'll go back because after this I'm proceeding to work. Okay, I'll probably go to home. I'll go get home tired. Yeah. There is what you call time. Yeah. There is a difference between quantity and quality. Yeah. When you talk of parenting, even teachers, I've had teachers complain, even that parents don't spend their time with children. There's a difference between spending time and quality time. Yeah. Okay? I think tactics have changed. You have to be effective. Probably you have been away for a week, but you can spend probably just a Saturday or a weekend with your child and be more effective than a parent who is there from Monday to Saturday with their child. It depends on what do you spend. When you spend quality time with them, probably can even take them out for swimming. Yeah. Probably if you don't have access to such resources or facilities, you can have a walk in the bush. If you're probably unapeleka buzi huko, go and talk to your son. Tell them, for a man, for a boy, you don't do this and this and that. Okay? Yes. You are more better than a parent who is there Monday to Sunday, but and probably comes home drunk, don't even speak to the child. And when you talk of these stages, that's what I'm talking of understanding. These children are at a stage whereby, even when you're at home with them, they will not be seated. Gate, they will just rush to the bedroom. Okay? So you see, you need to understand that the phase and the stage that they are at.
Okay, and I think that the biggest thing for most parents is balance, and then when do I start, first of all, to engage my children, at what age is appropriate, and how? Because most of these parents, they did not have some of these conversations with their parents, and you see, you cannot give what you do not have. So some are like, so how? Because it can be like a very awkward conversation to have, with your learners. And before you answer that, clearly there is a problem, Joel, because now understanding all these gaps that is between parents and their children and how they communicate, and even to hear the teachers say, listen, the children come and tell us things that they've never ever shared with anyone, and ask the teachers to keep it to themselves and not share even with a parent, right? So that means there's a problem, especially when it comes to parents and how they interact with their children, right? Yeah. What are some of the factors that then lead to this conflict in terms of I cannot tell my parent anything, but I can trust the teacher?
They tell us that negative feedback always puts us on the defensive. I practice as a life coach, and I've had several incidences whereby parents refer their children to me, and even currently I'm working with so many. And there's an incident I had around 2 years ago, whereby a certain gentleman is around 23, 24 years of age. He ran away from home, got a house in the slums where he was paying around 1,000 shillings. And this is a child from a very well-to-do family, living in the leafy suburbs. And of course, the parents were a bit worried with regard to exactly what is happening. The guy got entangled into some toxic relationship with a lady on social media, Facebook, and they started practicing evil things, drugs and sex without protection, all those evil manner of things. And he went to his parents and told them, I want to marry this girl. The girl was also in Illuminati, and he was just about to be sacrificed. And the parents could see all this, but the guy could not see. He was in college, around 23, 24 years of age. And they called me when he was just about to commit suicide. Somehow we managed to connect with the guy, and we had several life coaching sessions. And in one of the sessions, I tried to inquire what happened, how come you've gotten yourself at this point?
Yeah.
And he tells me that unless he's given the go-ahead to marry this girl that they met on social media, he's not going to live. I mean, he would rather commit suicide. And working backwards, I came to the realization that this gentleman or this man or this boy got into a wrong side of relationship with his dad at the age of around 8 years old. At the age of 8, he was in one of the group of schools that we have in the nation. His dad found him doing some bit of artwork. He was very good in arts, yeah. He had done some nice drawings, and his dad was very arrogant at him, beat him up, told him, you're supposed to be doing your homework. I mean, you're wasting too much time here with your drawings. Took the photos, pictures, cut them into pieces, threw them aside. And from that day, the boy developed a wall against the father. I'm told that high school he spent around 6 to 7 years, yeah, moving from one school to the other, and he developed a very cold heart towards the parents.